What's up everybody, it's Luke James, not the singer, and this is my review for J-Rock's new single, Parental Advisory. Now there's not really a whole lot to say about this track, so it's going to be a quick review, and right from the start, I want to say that I was a little bit disappointed with this one. The beat is really banging, don't get me wrong, it has that classic West Coast gangsta feel to it, but the problem I have with it is that it takes the bass line from Snoop Dogg's classic song, the Shiznit. Now that might not seem like a big deal to you. I know that sampling and borrowing is a regular occurrence in hip-hop, but that album dropped in '93, and I'm sure a lot of youngins probably don't even know the Doggy Style album, and they might not know the song, the Shiznit. But for those of us that do, this is kind of a big deal, because that is like a classic song, and that bass line is classic. So as a song just to be on J-Rock's album, I think this is pretty good. I think it's fine. But as a long-awaited single, it's just a bit disappointing to me because I would have rather heard something that was completely original. It was sort of the same problem that I had with Kendrick Lamar's single, I. That was an alright one too, but it was just an Isley Brothers beat with some stuff added in, so it wasn't very compelling to me. And that's the issue that I have with this song, Parental Advisory. Still bangs, don't get me wrong, not being a hater. I'm just saying that when you take such a popular element of a song from a popular song like the Shiznit, it's not really going to make me that excited for your single because I've already heard it before, and as soon as I heard the song I just went, oh man, the Shiznit, that song is the Shiznit. So I went back and I listened to that song instead because it's better. Still though, J-Rock sounds as good as he always does. I like J-Rock. I think that he's kind of underrated in regards to all the TDE artists, and he doesn't get talked about quite as much. So I am looking forward to his album, just like I was looking forward to this single, which is why, like I said, I was a bit disappointed, but he still sounds good. He's got that vicious flow, he's got those strong vocals. I like the way that he sounds effortless and natural with everything he's saying, and it just sounds believable. He's not really doing anything too original or unique with his voice, but he's just straight up spitting, and it's so hard that everything he says really hits you. So as far as the vocals go, it's great. I like how he sounds. His flow is good too. Lyrically, there's not much going on here. It's just a typical West Coast banging type of shit. He's rapping about, you know, shooting guns, wearing a red LA fitted, hanging on the block, etc., etc. There's not really a lot of moments on here that are that deep. I do like the line where he said, I'm not trying to take any L's, I gotta Mayweather this shit, because I thought that was pretty clever, and as you know, Floyd Mayweather hasn't lost, so it makes sense, and it was just a cool reference. So at the end of the day, I give J-Rock's Parental Advisory a 3 out of 5. It's not an awful track, I just find that it's very average, and the fact that it has the Shiznit's bass line in it really takes away from the excitement that I was hoping to get out of this single. Still, it bangs and it's good, but I think this song with a 100% original beat would have been much more compelling and more interesting and have people more excited about the album. But like I said, I think some of the young people out there probably don't even know about the Shiznit, so they don't care. But for the old ass people like me, it's kind of a big deal. And if I'm being honest, TDE is disappointing me with these singles. Kendrick Lamar's single didn't do it for me. This one didn't really do much for me, but I know the albums are going to be alright, so I look forward to reviewing those when they drop, which I will, so stay tuned. But this single and Kendrick's single, meh, it's right in the middle. So that's that. Thank you for watching. Do all that good YouTube and social media stuff. Share, comment, like, retweet, etc., etc. Hit me up at luke@redmattersite.com if there's something that you want me to review, or if you're an indie artist and you want a review and maybe some promotion, we can work on something there. And I'll see you guys next time.